was pretty sore, but they ended up getting all the crap out of him. They didn't have to euthanize him.
Oh, that's good.
But, yeah, she's going to live on in the history books as being the thing that was most full of crap on the face of the earth. You know what?
Wow.
I can think of a couple other things that I see on the news all the time that are probably more full of crap. But I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, we don't go there.
Okay? And last but not least, Jerry, I got one more story, and if it isn't in Florida, where's it happening?
Oh, where would it be?
In Ohio.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
sense.
this definitely isn't what 911 is for, but it's it's a pretty good bit anyways, okay? There is a 50-year-old woman. Her name is Katrina Morgan in Port Clinton, Ohio. I wonder if that's near Nelson Ledges.
It might be.
Probably. Well, this past Saturday night, she was all lit up, drunk, and she called 911 for help. You're probably wondering to yourself right now, Jerry, you're probably saying, what kind of help?
Yeah.
Well, when she called, she says her junk was on fire. And she needed a firefighter to come over and, quote, unquote, put it out with their hose.
Okay. Well, okay.
She then hung up. And when a dispatcher called her back, Katrina repeated that she needed someone to, quote, come put out her P word out because it was on fire.
No. Yikes. Okay.
Yep. Emergency crews actually went to her house, but nothing was on fire, genitalia, or otherwise. Katrina was arrested for disrupting public service, making false alarms, and resisting arrest. But, yep, her junk felt like it was on fire.
I don't know. I don't want to know why. I don't know. I don't want to know.
Didn't Frank Zappa have a song about that?
Why does it hurt when I pee? Yeah. Hey, you've been putting your junk somewhere it shouldn't, or something near your junk.
Wow, she might have been on a Poison tour bus or something.
Brett. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. She was on the Rock and Love bus. All right, that's going to wind up News of the Weird. Coming up, we got some Talking Real Metal, and next hour we'll talk to Mitch-Perry right here on Rock and Metal Revival.
Here's your latest hard rock and metal news on Rock and Metal Revival.
Horns up, metalheads. It's time once again for some Talking Real Metal. It's time to get your metal learning on. Get the kids out of bed. Well, they're probably not going to bed early anymore. They're getting homeschooled because there's going to be a big test coming up in a couple of weeks when school's out.
See, I'm recording a ballad.
Are you?
Right now with my Cowbell song album.
Yeah, you really can't dance to that.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's something that kind of bums me out because I always wanted, this is a bucket list place for that I wanted to go. The legendary Troubadour Club launches a GoFundMe campaign. We're going to need all the help we can get.
Oh, man. Yeah, I bet all the places around. Yeah.
Dude, did you go, I remember when you were out there, did you get to go when you were out in California? Did you get to see the Troubadour?
Nope. The only thing I saw, I got to drive by down the strip and stuff, but the only place I really went was the Guitar Center.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty cool. But didn't get to see any of that, no.
Okay. All right. Well, Tracy Guns and Michael Sweet Sunbomb collaboration is black metal inspired.
Ooh.
Have you heard this?
No. I want to hear some of it, though, now. I hope Tracy wrote the lyrics and Michael's singing them. And they're real evil.
Yeah.
That would be... He would... I wonder what he'd do. You know, I can't sing this stuff.
A bunch of rosaries after he got done doing them.
Could be.
All right, the Pretty Reckless signed U.S. deal with Fearless Records. It's about time Cindy Lou Who got out some new music.
I'm telling you, man.
It's been too long. Man, well, how many years ago did we go see her on Mother's Day? Her and Lizzie Hale and that other band.
Happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there, too. Yeah. Coming up soon.
Happy Mother's Day to you. You're the biggest mother I know.
I know. You're a big mother, too, bro. I've heard you called that, too.
Yeah. Hey, how many years ago was that we went to that show?
About 5, 6.
Was it? Remember Lizzie Hale's mom was sitting, right down from us.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that.
She should have introduced me to her daughter. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Movie about Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne's early courtship is absolutely in the works.
Woohoo!
I'm only watching that if it's on Netflix or something. I'm not going to a theater to see that.
No.
Tony Iommi is not opposed to playing more Black Sabbath shows.
No, that's good to know. Okay.
It could happen,
Yeah.
Hopefully they all last long enough for that to go down. Enough's Enough announces new studio album called Brainwash Generation.
Ooh. Oh.
Now,
I know
I heard,
you like... now,
I
Donnie
like
V.
Enough.
Donnie V won't be happy about that.
Well, no, did you hear that him and Chip had a breaking of bread? And it sounds like that there could be another Enough's Enough album with Donnie and Chip on it the next album.
No way.
Yeah, I read that online the other day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I liked a lot of Enough's Enough when Donnie V was in that band.
Yeah. Okay.
So hopefully they can,
Yeah, there was a lot of hatred there for a while. So.
Oh, how about the interview we did with him?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was like,
that's what I'm
okay.
like, dang.
All right, celebrate the loudest day of the year, Motorhead Day on May 8th. So if you're listening to this on the 8th, make sure you celebrate. If you didn't celebrate on the 8th, celebrate on the 9th. If you didn't
anniversary
celebrate on the 9th,
of Ace of Spades, I think.
Yeah, just celebrate.
Motorhead, crank some Motorhead. And so your neighbors can appreciate it,
Celebrate Lemmy every day. That's all I got to say.
There you go.
Gwar announces Scum Dogs of the Universe 30th anniversary box set. Are you going to get this?
Ooh, I might, just because I'm a scum dog of the earth.
Yeah, and you know what? It seems like in the last year you've become a fan of Gwar.
I do kind of like them. They write some catchy tunes for actually being goofballs.
Oh, man. All right. Here's good news. Accept is working on new music.
Oh.
I think everybody's working on new music now. What else are they going to be doing?
We're going to be bombarded with it in a while, I guess, huh?
Hey, here's a band that we saw with Steel Panther, Stitched Up Heart.
Yeah.
Their singer said, if I had to choose playing a show over saving a life, I would choose saving a life any day.
Good for her.
Good for her, yeah. Here's another guy that's been on our show before, Rachel Bolan of Skid Row on long-awaited new album.
Who?
We're at a point
Skid
where
Row?
we think... What's that?
Skid Row. Never heard of him.
Remember when he was on the show? He was so much fun.
Oh, he was cool. He was really cool.
We're at the point where we think we want to write some more songs.
Cool. Get a hold of Sebastian.
Have you heard the new lead singer?
No. Oh.
Neither have I.
No, I haven't. I
haven't heard the new singer, no. Rat Stephen Piercy says filming Geico commercial was a whole lot of fun. It looked like they were having a good time.
Yeah, and cashing that check didn't hurt.
Yeah, I bet that paid more than your last album did. Biff Byford says Saxon never really had problems with alcohol and drugs.
No, you really never heard. Oh, did you hear about this guy? No, never heard any bad stuff about Saxon being a bunch of drunks backstage causing problems or anything like that about Saxon. No.
Not like Done Deal.
No, I know. They won't let us play half the places we ever played. They won't let us back because we're just.
That's why we couldn't get you on that European tour. There was visa issues.
They found out about us over there, and they're like,
people in Liechtenstein were like, "No way."
Yep.
All right, Queensryche's Todd Latore.
They gave back all the records they bought too. They gave them all back.
Both of them.
Both of them, exactly.
Yeah. Queensryche's Todd Latore is putting finishing touches on debut solo album. I'll be interested to hear that.
I definitely love the way he sings, and he can play guitar and everything else. So, I definitely want to hear it. And drums also.
Yeah, true. And last but not least, Gus G says lack of over-the-top guitar playing on Ozzy Osbourne's Ordinary Man album was probably done on purpose. Did you read this article?
I read a little bit of it. But
well, explain that comment.
All I needed to know, well, there isn't a lot of really heavy guitar. It isn't a guitar-oriented album at all. And the guitar solos are really, other than the couple that Slash do, and you can tell when Slash is playing. And there's a couple other ones that are okay, but anytime they put a guitar solo in there, unless it's Slash, it kind of really sucks.
But didn't you expect that when you knew that Zach wasn't on that album, that the guitar playing was going to suck?
Yeah, when the guy is the guy who produced it was the guy who played guitar, and he was the guy who took over for Joe Bonamassa and made when Black Country Communion turned into California Breed or something.
Okay.
And he's a bluesy player. And he can't play that way. So unless they were going to pay some guitarists to come in or get favors from Slash, they were going to do what they had. So
I get you. Now I understand.
There wasn't no really blazing guitar solos. Nothing like when Zach played a guitar solo. It stood out. There was nothing in here that stood out. Nothing like that.
All right.
So
that's
kind of what he's saying.
That makes sense. That winds up Talking Real Metal next hour. We'll talk to Mitch Perry of the Mitch-Perry Group, and we've got a whole lot more great hard rock and metal coming up on Rock and Metal Revival.
That is the latest single from the Mitch-Perry Group called Believe. And with the situation going on in the country and in the world right now, that is what we all need to do, is believe everything's going to be all right. And with us today on Rock and Metal Revival is none other than Mitch Perry. Welcome to the show, Mitch.
Hey, how you doing?
It's great having you on the show, and I just want to say from that song right there, I'm really digging the message that you have with this latest single, Believe. Now, I guess a question I got to ask you with that, is this a song that you written when this whole situation started, or did you have that one and just thought, you know what, this song fits what's going on?
Yeah, no, obviously it was recorded before the situation took hold of our world the way it has. But as soon as we were sitting in our house, the first week of being locked down, I realized that the lyrics to Believe went perfect for the situation we're in. And I knew we had footage of it because we had shot in an EPK for the album. So I called up Ian Fisher. He's the guy who did all the videography, and talked to him about a couple of ideas, and we put that video together. Well, he put the video together, and that's the first song we chose to put out because of it.
Well, tell us a little bit more about your new release. Tell us what's going on with the Mitch-Perry Group.
All right. Well, it's a new project. It's a band. I've had a band in LA for the last couple of years. I play every Sunday. When I make my best effort to get home from wherever I might be playing on a Saturday night so I can do my Sunday thing here. And what that is, it's a band of great players. Everyone plays in other bands, but we have a thing where we it's a jam thing, and we make we'll start a cover tune, but we'll write two new songs in the middle of the song. Anyway, we took a bunch of those ideas into the studio, and the result of it is what you get here. We did it in a very classic way. We didn't use click tracks. We used the entire band playing live as the basis for everything to overdub on. It wasn't just like we want to get a drum track down and then throw bass on top, then throw guitars, which is a standard way of doing things. We didn't do that. I wanted to get the closest approximation to the band playing live because the band does such a great job of it. And that's what we did with this record. We've got 9 tracks. There's stuff from slow ballad type stuff to hard, fast stuff, 3-piece stuff, humble pie stuff, basses type stuff, Pink Floyd. You name it, it's all in there because I'm a fan of that style of music. So everything's found its DNA into this record, but at the same time, I don't think it tries to copy anybody, too much in any regard.
Well, as a touring musician with the countrywide shutdown, it's been very rough on everyone, especially musicians who make their living out on the road. What have you been doing to stay busy during the shutdown, Mitch?
Talking about this record. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot of phoner stuff. We've been trying to get different videos together for some of the different songs, because that may be the only way we can put them out right now. I mean, we're certainly not going to be playing them in the near future, and